Hello, class. I'm outside today to go through an activity that I have in your book. We're going to have to modify it. Generally, what I have students do is plant pea seeds in the class, and we do an experiment with those pea seeds. Sometimes we change the soil, sometimes we change the amount of water, amount of light, different things we've changed in the past with an experiment with pea seeds. Another activity we do is I have them take home pumpkin seeds and just see who can do the best job growing pumpkins. We're not going to be doing that this time. Basically, what I want you to do is just plant any seed that you can find and see how it grows, do your best. You can turn it into an experiment if you like. I don't want you to go to the store or anything like that, but I want you to grow some seed. It could even be a weed seed as far as I care. What I did want to show you though was some things that I do at the house. This is kind of like my giant experiment. First, I run a timer where my plants get watered 4 times a week, 1 hour at 6 a.m. Then over here's the things I got going where I don't have to water. Here's strawberries growing there. And then if you look out here, I've got probably 50 tomato plants, jalapeno pepper plants, and other plants that are on a timer. I don't care to water them myself. So my watering system seems to work. If you notice, I've got them all in pots. I hate weeds. I do have a garden in the back of the yard back there that I'll battle weeds with, but I do this. Tomatoes seem to grow pretty good in pots, as do peppers. So the experiment, by the way, I do an experiment. There are different soils in these pots, and each year I try to figure out what's the best combination of soil to grow tomato plants, to grow peppers. pH is really important with soil. So anyway, I just want to kind of give you an idea of some of the things I do. I do experiments at the house, just like a scientist does. The thing about planting seeds and science, teaching science, is that you got to think ahead. And that's really the point of the activity that I do is you can't just up and say we're going to do seeds. I didn't plant these seeds. I planted these seeds in, I think, December. And I've had them growing in my bathroom since December. And now they've become plants. So there's some things you got to plan ahead as a science teacher. Seed planting is one of those. Watching the phases of the moon's another. Measuring the amount of rainfall in a given amount of time is another thing you need to plan ahead for. Meteor showers. I mean, it's just a sundry of things that a good teacher on the first day of school is going to have mapped out for the upcoming year. And seed planting is one of them. You got to map that ahead of time because it takes a while for some seeds to grow.